I've got a 7-year-old girl. She's got special needs, but she says, "Mum, how does the baby get out?" I was like, "Through your front bum," and she was disgusted. She was just like, "Oh!"
No, it's quite embarrassing. It was my grandson. There was one time we were at a friend's house and he says to me, "Granny, you got a dinkle?" And I was like, "No." And he's like, "Why?" I says, "Because I'm a lady." And he says, "You got a foo-foo?" And I was like, "Yeah." And he says to his granddad, "You got a foo-foo, Granddad?" And he's like, "No." He's going, "You got a dankle like me?" And he's like, "Yeah."
Trying to explain to one of my wee daughters, it was only maybe about 4, and she had a pad down in there, and I'm going, "Why have you got that in your pants?" And she says, "Just like my big sister, because she's got red on hers and I want red on mine." We still laugh about that.
One day I was sitting in the living room with my son and his friend, and my son, he was 10 at the time, but he said, "Mum," he says, "what's masturbating?" His friend hand gestured. My son turned around and says, "Oh, wanking. Is that what masturbating was?" He says, "Oh, yuck, Mum."
My daughter, when she was younger, in the bath with me, wondering why I had a coconut between my legs. And I was like, "That's not a coconut."
My son, he's 13, he asked me, "What positions do we use?" So I said, "Well, that's not something I want to discuss with you."
Later on in the bath, he was asking questions again about how he was born and how he came out my tummy. And he asked then, did the doctor help him come out my tummy? And I said yes, and we talked about why. And then he said, and the doctor helped put me in as well.
My boy wants to know why his dad has a big penis and he has a little penis. And I says, "It will grow in time." And he just walked away.